Hey y'all, welcome to Art of the Budget. My name's Nicole. My pronouns are she and her, and I live in the Pacific Northwest on what is the traditional territory of the Coast Salish Nations. Today we are doing a budget plan for January 2020. Welcome back. If you're new here, I'm an artist and educator currently learning about budgeting, investing, and becoming financially independent. Let me know down in the comments below if you've got any big plans for January 2020 or big financial goals for 2020 in general. If you're interested in what I'm sharing, please like, subscribe, do all the things. Thanks for that. Okay, so let's get into this budget. I always like to err on the side of caution, so I think I'll be bringing in $3,500 take home. I'm adjusting a few things. I changed my health insurance plan, actually for something that should be cheaper, and all around cheaper. Pretty excited about that. I am actually adding about $200 into an investment account, my 457B, so that's brand new for this year. So until we sort of see how everything shakes out, I'm going to plan for $3,500 and hope that that is a low estimate. We'll see. For interest income, that actually comes in at the very end of each month, so I usually already have received it. As you can see, I've already received it here, and I made $16.99 in interest income this month, which is not that much money, but I find it so exciting. I just really love that. All right, so let's scroll on down. For sharing my income, I will be doing the usual. This is 5% of my base income, so that's without any side gigs. And the income you see up above is with a adjunct teaching gig. So that's $150, and then 2% to art, which I specifically use to support independent artists, is $60. I'm not going to be putting anything into my emergency fund. Of course, that $16.99 will be going into my little savings account that's just interest, and that's getting close to $150. That's like some significant money. I'm pretty pumped about that. I will be doing $500 to my Roth IRA. I was able to max it in 2019 for the first time ever, and I'm hoping to do that again this year. Rent is the usual $550, and that's actually rent for February. Yeah, I usually pay my rent the month before. Electricity, I estimate $40 and hope that it will be less. And my mobile phone, I was traveling, and so I'm expecting that I went over my data. I'm not expecting, I was notified that I went over my data. So they always charge me $15 for additional data. And that for me makes the most sense because most of the time I'm constantly surrounded by Wi-Fi at work or at home. So when I travel, I just expect to pay a little more for my bill the following month versus paying a little more all year, if that makes sense. I guess I haven't done the nitty-gritty math, but I think it's pretty much a wash, or more to pay more per month. So yeah, $79.95 for internet as usual, $100 for gas, and $100 for next year's car registration. Groceries, I had just a little leftover money, and I went ahead and stuffed it into groceries because I was under in groceries last month, and I've definitely been eating out of my pantry. And I haven't recorded the transactions yet, but I actually have gone to the grocery store and I did a bit of stocking up. I had to stock up on all the beans and grains and that kind of stuff. So I just figured it can't hurt to have just a little extra in there for stocking up. Okay, restaurants, $100 as usual. Household, I just made it $20. I don't have any expected household expenses, but we'll see what comes up. Health, I'm planning $80 for my exercise class. And then kitties, I had gotten their medicine in advance, for 3 months. So I'm planning for $140. If I try to re-up again for 3 months, this might end up being more, but then less in the subsequent months. But I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, so I just went ahead and did the $140, which is kind of how much it usually is for their food and all of their medications. they've got a few. Entertainment is $6.51. I gave myself $100 of fun money, which is a very new thing, and I'm pretty excited about it. Okay, auto insurance, $98. I use Geico, and there is no price break for me to do it semi-annually, so I just do it monthly. Yeah, it's just 6 of one, half a dozen of the other for me. The thing that I did find there was a price break for was, for some reason, I was using a credit card to pay, but there's a price break. It's about $5 less a month if you just use your debit card. So I just do that. So yeah, I guess maybe if I used my credit card and paid it semi-annually, I might actually come out ahead in points, but I would have to do that math. Anyway, I just use my debit card. Renter's insurance and accountant, those are both sinking funds, same as usual. And parents is a debt that no longer exists. So that is $0. I will be paying my student loan as usual, $300, $303.24. And if you're new here, I do public service loan forgiveness. So that will just be my payment until my remainder is forgiven. And now going down to sinking funds. I'm putting actually, this is not true. Let's see. I am just adjusting this a bit. I'm going to put $301 to bring that to $1,000. And then I will put the remainder, $225, into my upcoming travel. So I just kind of recycled this upcoming travel one. My next travel is typically in March. I usually go to a conference for my field of study, my field of work, ceramics. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do this year. So I'm just going to stuff a little bit of money in there and figure it out later. And then last but not least, just to jump up one rung, I will be putting $200 into the clothing and shoes fund, and I will be replacing my sturdy, good old Blundstone boots, which I've been wearing literally every day for the last 2 years, and they're ready to be replaced. I mean, I'll still keep those around for like really dirty jobs, but for sort of my everyday wear, I work in a ceramic studio, so work boots are a must. So yeah, I'm gonna replace those. So that is it for me. Let me know down below what you're planning for January or 2020 in general, and I will see you next time.